Alright, so for everything here, I'm just going to do this lap live and not even talk about it because there's not much to this lap. So I'm not even going to do my analysis on this lap. I'm just going to do it once and just tell you what I'm doing, and literally that's all you're going to need. So getting up to speed, this is going to be second lap, hot lap. So I'm just going to stay away from the walls because of wall arrow, and I'm just going to keep my inputs as little as possible. So yeah, this is going to be essentially a super speedway qualifying lap. This is a morning track. It's like 8:30 in-game time. So this is like full throttle and like easy. So as I get here, I'm going to put my lefts, or sorry, I'm going to put my rights on the seam here. And I'm just going to try to turn. And then at the last second, I turn down just a little bit so I can straighten out my wheel a little earlier. Okay. And I'm going to bring it wide angle so that I almost clip the grass twice. Then I stay towards the bottom. You don't want to wash it up here. And you just want to full throttle drive the bottom, just like a super speedway. Then you let the car slide up just like a super speedway, about a lane. And I like get myself towards back at the bottom. And I turn the car just like a super speedway. This is literally Daytona Talladega qualifying. Oh yeah, bring it down here. Yeah. I mean, you can get like a couple hundredths more than that, I guess. But that is all there is to it. They're really just make sure you're washing up about a lane to a lane and a half on these exit of the corners. And then also make sure that you are not arcing too wide on the entry. You only want to be entering from like half a lane up. That's really it. Just literally just take your mind and be like, I am at Daytona International Speedway, and you will run faster than you would thinking you're at Vegas because of the track temp. All right, now let's look at the long run. All right, now let's look at the long run. Short run, it's just super speedway. Like, not even close to being unstable. And with this track temp, I'm thinking it's going to be like this for 15, 20 laps in traffic. Like, I think you will be full throttle pretty darn easily for at least 10 laps, if not more. And then you might have to start widening things out. Like, don't even think about tires. Tire saving here is just not sawing the wheel the entire corner. Like, I'm sure tires will wear a little bit, and you start entering a little bit wider. Come down here. You hear that? I don't know if you heard that, but that puts more on the tires than entering shallow. And a lot of people don't understand that, and Vegas is a good place to kind of realize that. Because when I'm entering the corner, shallow, I'm doing a lot of my turning before the entry. So my car is already kind of weight shifted. So that even though it seems like you would be having to turn the wheel more because of that, you're actually in, like, I like to call it the pocket. When you're in the pocket, you just don't have to turn the wheels much. And then when you arc the corner out, it takes you longer to get in the pocket. Notice how I'm not even washing my car out to the walls. There's no reason to. But yeah, once things start wearing off your tires, and let's say you can't be full throttle anymore, I just like the little blip on corner entry. At Vegas, in these trucks, when they start falling off, just a little blip on corner entry, and you'll be able to full throttle the rest of the way with no squirreliness. So no squirreliness, just a little tiny blip, and then as the tires wear off more and more, assuming that they do wear off, you just blip a little longer and a little longer and a little longer, and honestly, for C-Fix purposes, you probably won't get to that point. This is gonna be a crazy race, guys. It's C-Fixed, pretty much full throttle the entire time. It's gonna be another super speedway race, which I guess real life is kind of like that too, maybe. But yeah. So I don't have that much to talk about, unfortunately. Sorry, this guide wasn't particularly helpful, but when the tracks don't take much skill, there's only so much I can add. I wish they made this on a hotter track because you actually have to start lifting a little earlier. Yeah, it's like 98, 97. Yeah, that's like after like 6 or 7 laps too. I did a couple before I started recording, but yeah, don't even worry about tires. The only thing to worry about is if it gets a late run and you find yourself slipping your right rear, just blip on corner entry a little longer, and that should take care of it. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all on the track.